Yes, villagers, in this episode, we're going to be giving you 4 tips to dealing with your haters. And everybody's got haters, but not everybody is affected by their haters. So if you want to find out how we do it, you're in the right place. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So let's get into it.
Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode.
We must believe more than we see. Haters. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how nice you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. There are always detractors. There are always criticizers. There are always people that say some things that are not exactly flattering, and sometimes it can be downright hurtful. Most of the times when you're hated upon or criticized, it can be particularly damaging because of the person who's doing the criticizing. A lot of the times it has to do with the relationship or the betrayal factor or loyalty or something that makes this particular criticism hurt that much more. But think to yourself, why is their voice bigger than my voice? Why is their mission bigger than my mission? Your mission should always be primary. Your voice should always be biggest to you in your own mind and in your own life. Tip number 1, not everybody's a hater. It's my experience that most people are genuinely good. Sometimes they make an off-color comment and may not realize exactly how damaging it may be to you. Most people speak from their own perspective. So if they see something that's impressive, it's impressive because it's something that they can't do. But if you are bringing them your vision, they are also speaking from the perspective of what it is that they can't do. So while they may be saying that you can't do it, they're not saying it necessarily to discourage you. They're saying that to protect you because that's something that they can't do and they don't want to see you hurt. However, that can be particularly damaging because we're all built differently. We all have different strengths. So whatever you might be able to do, I may not. And there may be some things that I may be able to do that you may not. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't let someone else's perception become your reality. You know the vision that God has put in you and move forward with it. Tip number 2, don't expect anything from anybody. Just because you supported somebody, you think that they're supposed to support you when it's your time of need. Just because you've helped somebody, you expect the same person to come and help you in the same fashion that you've helped them. However, that's not exactly the way things work. One thing I know is people are predictably unpredictable. One of the quickest ways to get your vision destroyed is to put it in the hands of someone else. Now, there are people in our lives who just by virtue of their position we believe are supposed to be supportive. However, in life that doesn't exactly work. So you have some parents who are not supportive. You have some spouses who are not supportive. You have some boyfriends or girlfriends that's not supportive. You have best friends that's not supportive. You have ride or dies that's not supportive. Fill in the blank. There are so many people in this world who should be supportive of you and your vision, but they may not be. Don't try to change someone into something that they're not. If they've never been supportive, don't expect it. That's a bitter pill to swallow, but I guarantee you it'll save you years of heartache. Don't expect people to help you just because of their position. Now that could be your brother or your sister who's the head of the company that won't give you a job. That's very hurtful, but you know what? Succeed in spite of them. If you find yourself saying to someone, well, you never support me, well, guess what? If they've never supported you, don't expect it. A lot of people confuse encouragement with support. Encouragement is, yeah, you can do it. Support is, yeah, you can do it, and I'm going to help you do it. Most of the times these people are giving you encouragement and feeling like they're supporting you as a result of giving you that encouragement. Love them anyway. Tip number 3. Everybody is not your friend. Just because people are around you does not mean that they are with you. Now, I'm sure you've heard this somewhere before. Most parents tell this to their children. However, it takes us a lifetime to master this particular principle. Now, it's not like people come with their intentions written across their forehead. However, if you listen very closely, people tell you exactly who they are believe them the first time. Now, friends have different offices. You have different friends for different occasions. You have friends who are good at cracking jokes. You have friends who are good at being serious. You have friends who are good at giving advice. You have friends that are good for studying. You have friends who are all about that drama. And you go to them for the individual things that they bring to the situation. There are also some friends that are very supportive. There are also some other friends that are not. What we have to do is we have to not confuse the two. Imagine if you confused the friend that's always cracking jokes with the one that's giving you advice. Wouldn't you be pretty angry with them for cracking jokes at a very, very serious time when you need some encouragement? Well, that's not exactly their fault. They are doing what they've always been doing, but we want them to change and we want them to be what it is that they have not been. So if they haven't been supportive, don't expect them to be supportive. Know who your friends are and love them anyway. Tip number 4, control your energy. You have 100% of energy. It depends on what it is that you spend that energy on. Be very, very careful and stingy with your energy. Whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on acquiring new skills, then those new skills will grow. If you focus on you growing as a person, then you will grow. If you focus on the haters, I think you see where I'm going with this. You only have 100% energy, so even giving 1% energy to the haters is 1% away from your vision and what it is that you're supposed to do. Either you can make money or you can make excuses. You can't make both. Every situation in your life, no matter how good or how bad, you have to find a way to pull out a lesson. So if people are saying things that are hurtful to you, pull out a lesson from that and use it for your success. Use all of the pain throughout your life as fuel to get you to success and get you to your next destination. Someone once told me, it's not your situation, it's not the people around you. If you were better, your situation would be better. And I said, that sounds awful judgy. But as I thought about it and as I went through the process of improving myself, I also found that the world around me responded. There's a great scene in The Matrix where Neo goes to visit the young prodigy and he's trying to bend the spoon with his mind. And the young prodigy says to him, don't bend the spoon, for that is impossible. It is we who bend. If you realize that all of the haters and everyone around you are blessings to you in disguise, all of those are little lessons that you have to conquer in order for you to get successful. And once you conquer this problem, when you see it again, you know exactly how to deal with it again. And it becomes easier and easier. So every challenge that you have, the Bible says, count it all joy. Anything that someone has told you that has been negative, look at it, see what you can do to improve it, and move on. So anything that anyone has ever said about you that's negative, stop, look at it, see if there's any truth in there, see if there's any changes, any lessons that you can pull from there, and move on. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Don't stay stuck in what someone else has said, because the mission is yours, the vision is yours. You cannot teach somebody else a lesson at the same time learning a lesson. Most of the times the lessons are for us and we miss them because we're trying to teach somebody else a lesson. We're trying to set them straight. We're trying to show them how a TI is. All of that takes energy away from you, your mission, and your success. Use those things for your own success. I know you can do it. I believe in you. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sorry about last Friday, please click on that notification bell so you can be one of the first people to know exactly what it is that was said here. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you for our Wealthy Wednesdays. See you then.